Have you ever prayed and felt like your words were swallowed by silence? I know that feeling well, but I also know this: God listens when the heart burns. I am Elijah, the prophet who called down fire on Mount Carmel and watched the flames of heaven answer the prayers of a single man. But hear me, the power was not in me, the fire was not from me. It came because God responds to prayer when prayer is real. Prayer is not empty words. Prayer is alignment, connection, surrender, trust. Prayer is not just something we say, it is something we stand on. Point 1. Prayer is not performance, it is pursuit. On Mount Carmel, the prophets of Baal cried out all day. They danced, shouted, and cut themselves. Yet nothing happened, because prayer without relationship is noise. Because God is not moved by volume, He is moved by faith. When I prayed, I did not shout, I did not dance. I simply said, "O Lord, let it be known that you are God, and I am your servant." Kings 18:36. God does not look for the loudest voice. He looks for the surrendered heart. If you seek Him to impress others, you will find silence. But if you seek Him to know Him, He will answer with fire. Point 2. Prayer brings power in weakness. After the fire fell, I ran, I hid, I feared. I begged God to take my life. Even I, the prophet who saw the fire, felt alone and broken. But there, in my lowest moment, God did not send thunder. He sent a whisper. Because sometimes the power of prayer is not strength. It is surrender. When you are too weak to stand, pray anyway. When you feel unseen and unworthy, pray anyway. When you don't know the right words, let your tears become your language, for the Lord hears even those. Point 3. Prayer requires persistence. I prayed 7 times for rain, 6 times nothing, clear skies, dry ground. But I did not stop. On the 7th time, a cloud the size of a man's hand appeared, and I knew the storm was coming. Maybe your answer hasn't come. Maybe heaven seems silent. Pray again, and again, and again. Faith is not seen in results. It is seen in persistence. Keep praying until the cloud appears. A charge to the listener. So I ask you today, will you pray safe prayers or fire-bearing prayers? Will you pray only when it's easy or when your soul feels dry? Will you pray when God feels near and when He feels far? If you long for God to move, let your words be honest. Let your heart be open. Let your faith be relentless. Because the God who answered me with fire is the same God listening to you right now. Pray, pursue, persist, and watch heaven respond. This is Elijah the Firebearer, reminding you, a whisper from God is stronger than any storm on earth.